Hello guys, now I'm talking about Go Eat Worms today. If you watched my Bad Hair Day episode, I mistakenly thought the episode I was covering was Go Eat Worms and not Bad Hair Day. Sorry about that again, but today we're talking about Go Eat Worms. This episode aired on September 28th, 1996. It has a 6.6 overall out of 10 on IMDb with about 100-ish user votes. And yeah, a lot of the confusion was just from the overall is the same for each episode, but this one's better. Trust me. It stars Noah Shabib, who was in The Virgin Suicides in a little bit of a smaller role, and Kristen Fairley. I hope I pronounced that right. She was in Gracie's Choice, and it was directed by Steve DeMarco. I think is how you pronounce his name. And he directed Hurt, a movie called Hurt, among other things. But this episode is good, not great, but good. And the thing is that what I like about the main character is that he's kind of a dick. He's kind of a little shit, but he's a relatable little shit. Kind of one of those lovable jerks in comedies, only for horror. The music in this is very it's very good music. It fits the theme of scary worms, and it works. This is more of a gross out episode, which is pretty interesting for Goosebumps, because Goosebumps doesn't usually do gross outs all that much. I mean, maybe some eerie imagery that gives you chills or whatever, but gross outs aren't that extreme. This is the most extreme. Now, I think, and I should mention, the girl who acts like, the person who portrays the mom, I don't know why, but I like her a lot, but I looked her up, and she actually retired from acting in 1996, and I don't know, there's nothing else to her. I mean, I actually enjoy her a lot in this, and I would watch her in other stuff too, if any of it pops up and if it's good overall. But yeah, let's see what else. Oh yeah, cinematography's pretty good. It has some shots in the woods and whatever. It's pretty decent. Acting's actually not that bad. Kid acting's fine for the youth. It's pretty solid. But yeah, solid. And one thing I've started to notice that they've been doing more slightly older kids, older sounding kids, which I appreciate, because when I read the books when I was younger, I mentioned this before, but when I read them, I pictured the kids being more of a mature 13, but not a little kid 13 or whatever. And I kind of like that they're doing a little bit more, because to me, even though I like that, because to me, Goosebumps, even though little kids can read it, it had a matureness to it that I admire. For the most part, a matureness that I enjoyed. But yeah, the only real negative to me is really the ending. And that, it feels like a bonus ending to me. It doesn't feel right. I mean, it's, on one hand, it's kind of funny because, alright, I usually don't say shit, but I'm gonna say he doesn't really. He kind of learns his lesson, but not really. It's kind of funny, and this thing happens, and I don't know. And looking back now, I don't know how it might be good symbolism, but I feel like they took a step too far to it, and you'll get it if you watch the episode. But before that, I like it a lot because there's a lot of chillness to it, and there's some commentary about being a bully in every sense of the word, and understanding there are consequences for being an asshole, and they do it pretty well. The special effects actually are decent and in some ways kind of clever in a way. So adapting from the book, I think it adapts it fine. I don't know. I don't remember if the ending's a true adaptation. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way, but I could be wrong. But I think it adapts it really well from the book. I think they may have cut out some parts because I feel like there was a bit more in the book, but I feel like they did a pretty good job with it. And as for the overall rating, I think it could have been a touch higher. I think 6 out of 6, that sounds wrong. I think 6.8, 6.10, 7.0. I mean, it's a small amount, but I think it still seems more accurate, in my opinion. Same amount as Bad Hair Day, that's just ridiculous. But anyway, that's all I'd say about that episode. It's overall pretty solid. It's definitely a checkout episode, but I would still keep in mind it's not the greatest one, but it's definitely better than some of the other ones that Goosebumps has had. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.